The Federal Trade Commission has prosecuted AMG Services for fraud and has been able to collect $505 million to be refunded to consumers who were ripped off by this company. This was an online company where you could go and get a loan, and they were very nice. They promised you a one-time fee, but that was actually a lie. So what happens is when you went online and you got the loan, there were many hidden fees that they didn't tell you about, and they were taking this out of your checking account and your bank accounts. The Federal Trade Commission sued AMG and Scott A. Tucker for deceptive payday lending. When customers took out the loan, as I said previously, AMG said it was like a one-time finance fee. But what they didn't tell the consumer was that they made multiple illegal withdrawals from people's bank accounts and charged a lot of hidden fees. As a result, people paid more for the loan that they had agreed to. So you got the contract violation, you got illegal withdrawals from people's checking account without authorization. So this is something that the Federal Trade Commission did that's really great. In 2016, the FTC won the court battle against AMG and Scott Tucker. Then in 2017, a jury convicted Tucker and his attorney of crimes related to the lending scheme. So the FTC and the Department of Justice are using money obtained in both court actions to give these refunds out to consumers. This collaboration between the Federal Trade Commission and the Department of Justice was successful in a great measure because they were able to send out 1,179,803 refund checks to consumers who had been defrauded by this company. This section is about questions about the AMG refunds that the FTC received, and it asks who will get a refund. How they determined that was they used an accounting system, and they took the loans between January 2008 and January 2013 from the AMG related companies: 500 Fast Cash, Advantage Cash Service, Amera Loan, One Click Cash, Star Cash Processing, United Cash Loans, and US Fast Cash. And so they took all of the customers from that, and then they came up with the amounts that they would receive and who would receive one. And it asked also how many people will get a refund. As I said earlier, it'll be over 1 million people. How does the FTC know who to send the checks to? On the previous slide, you saw a listing of all the defendants that AMG was using in their scam. These were different aliases for businesses and things. So that's who they know who to send the checks to from those records from those companies. Another question was, I am eligible for a loan. What do I need to do? If you borrowed from one of the lenders listed above, talking about the list I just read off, between January 2008 and January 2013, you don't need anything, because as I said previously, they are using the customer list from these companies to determine who will get a refund. But if you borrowed from one of those lenders before January 2008, please call the number listed on the screen. The FTC's website gives you some little tips, and I've mentioned these before on the other refund videos. You must cash the check within 60 days, and the FTC never asks people to pay money or give information to cash refund checks. If someone asks you to pay to get a refund from the FTC, it's a scam. The FTC has advice. If you're thinking about payday loan or online payday loans, contact the FTC. And I put some consumer web links here. There's a video on payday loans, and then there's another one. There's an article on online payday loans. So I put those links for you here. Now here's some more information they give about the refund and a web link, as well as the same phone number from the previous slide if you need more information. The FTC has received reports of people who are trying to scam this particular refund. As it says on the screen, we've just heard though, that scammers are trying to get into the act using fake checks that look like the real one. So far, we've heard that scammers have given job applicants a check that looks like an AMG refund check and then asked people to deposit the check and use the money to go buy supplies for the supposed employer. A true employer is not going to have you do something like this. It's the FTC. They're not going to, FTC states they're not going to give you a check to go and buy things or wire them money. So you know that's a scam right off the bat. And they want you to notify them if someone has asked you to do that with an AMG refund check, and that check is fake. So the FTC wants you to go to their website at ftc.gov complaint and to file those with the FTC. As wonderful as this refund is for consumers involved in this, as you saw from the previous slide, there are scammers out there already using this check to try to trick people out of their money. So please do your due diligence. And once again, thank you for visiting my channel and have a great day.